Hello and thank you for joining us once again at Free to Become Me channel. We thank you for joining us, and if you haven't done so as yet, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like this video, and share and follow. Enjoy the video, y'all. We are back at it again. Today is day 4. Being in the yard and trying to get stuff done. So we got a good amount done, but I could still see another 3 to 4 days of being in the yard and trying to get the yard together, because I mean it's a lot, you know. And then I could see even more days than that when we add on other stuff like cleaning the outside of the house and stuff like that, you know. So gotta just keep plugging every day, do a little bit every day, but we're getting there a little bit at a time. Yep.
So Ronnie has pulled up all the weeds around the house, which is good because that would avoid bugs from getting in. We still gotta clean the house. That's gonna be a project we do next week, because the rest of this week we're gonna still be on the property trying to get everything in order, because we still just kind of have cut the grass. You know, we haven't really manicured it like we wanted to, but this is where we at right now. So again, this is day 4, and so I will be done with my part as far as with the lawnmower by tomorrow. So you still got that area over there. That area over there takes straight weed eater. So Ronnie will do that. So we've been moving since we got back. We haven't stopped. The only day we had a rest was yesterday, which is our rest day. So today is Sunday, and this is where we are. So I'm gonna walk through, and I'll just let you know about the plants. If you followed us before, you already know the plants we had on the property. We had mango, avocado, coconut, lemongrass, papaya. So for the most part, the only thing that did survive while we were gone for the 6 weeks was one banana tree, lemongrass, both of the coconut trees, and that's it. So that's where we are at with our fruits. So I figure next year I'll try it again, and that's how it is when you plant. You know, sometimes they take, sometimes they don't. I've done this before, so I know. So next year what I'm gonna do, I decided I'm gonna do 2 mango, 2 avocado, 2 papaya in a pot. I'm gonna let them get kind of big and strong, and then at that point I will put them in the ground. But I'm not gonna try to overdo it. You know, a lot of times when you put stuff in the ground, you gotta babysit it. And they didn't take, so I will try this thing again next year. So this is where I started cutting from, probably about that palm tree right there. A little past that palm tree. Maybe right here. It was right there. Okay. Anyway, somewhere over there. All right, and I finished down here. So this is where I'm at. This is where we are at. So tomorrow I will finish up this area right here. Okay, which is not that much. So I'll finish up this little area, and then I'll get over there in that area back there and start pulling up a bunch of weeds. And the thing with having land, I mean, if you maintain it, it's not bad at all. It's just when it gets out of hand. And like I said in a previous video, this won't happen again. I will not forget, because if I have to, I will put it on my calendar and put in my alarm to have somebody cut it while we're not here, because there's somebody to cut it. There's a guy that basically is not a HOA, but he kind of helps everybody in the area, and he knows how to do everything. Fence, house, pool.
Got the weed eater fix. Basically, I guess it was time for a tune-up, but I already put so much money into this thing already that I don't think I'm putting too much more. But basically, I had a clogged filter, so I got the filter change, and I changed the gaskets, and the inner part of the pulley needed to be aligned and tightened. So basically, just got a little tune-up on everything. So now I was starting on one string, so it's working good right now. Gina just started getting in on the action, so let me fire my weed eater up and get to work. Alrighty. Whew. Day number 5, 7 a.m. on a Monday morning. So I guess we're starting a little late, but yep, time to get up, get this stuff out of my storage, pull out the equipment and get to popping. It's my little storage slash gym slash pump room. Yeah, but we got a lot done so far. So we got back quite a ways. Oh damn, look at it going right there. Let me see that damn iguana sitting right there. He just jumped inside one of the hole. I didn't even see him sitting right there.
Alright, family, so remember on day 4 we finished to about this tree right here. So we are on day 5, so this is what we finished. Okay, I finished the lawnmower all the way up to here, because once you start going back a little bit more, it's a lot more sticks, rocks. So I don't want to risk, you know, tearing up the lawnmower. There's a little bit more baby heels back here, so the weed eater is much better. So what I did go ahead and pull up all the big weeds, so when Ronnie brings the weed eater back here, it's a smooth cut without his string popping every second from them big weeds. So this is where we're at. So it pretty much took us, I'll say 6 days, because we'll finish up tomorrow with everything as far as cutting it. Beautifying it, of course, that'll take a whole nother week, but at least it's under control. It keeps the bugs down, which is very important, because whoa, and I tell you, when you live in the woods, just keep in mind, and that's everywhere you go, I don't care where you go. Now of course, if you're in an area where ain't nothing but concrete, of course you're not going to get bugs, but it's not just Belize that has bugs. Bugs are everywhere when you have raw land and a whole bunch of trees and weeds and stuff. But yeah, so even over there, we were able to get cut down a bit. And again, we'll finish up. So it took us about 6 days, so I'm happy about that. I thank the Most High. We didn't get cut, didn't get hurt, didn't bruise nothing, got a couple bites, but other than that, that's all we got. Yeah, it's looking nice. Let us know what y'all think. Do you think you can live on almost 4 acres? And keep in mind, this over here is ours. That's 2 acres over here, over there. See that whole bush area? If you haven't watched our videos before, we have 2 acres that have not been cleared. This over here is about 1 acre, I think 1.75, I always forget. Anyway, it's less than 2 acres. So, do you think you can live on 2 acres, 4 acres, 10 acres, whatever? Not only that, could you live on it? And a lot of people say, yeah, I can live on it. But the question is, can you maintain it? That's the big thing. You know, and if you're not the one that's going to end up maintaining it, you're going to have to find some locals, you know, that you trust, that will show up to work and that can help you out. And that, of course, you want to make sure it's a good price. You know? Got a fire pit. But yeah, I'm glad to be back in our space. We did have a good time in Florida, but you know when it's time to come back. And it was time to come back. It was time, because when we left, we really didn't know when we was coming back, because we had to take care of some business while we were over there. So we didn't know. We just had a direct flight there. So once we got over there, pretty much took care of our business, you know, we head back. Look, you see that? But yeah.
Well, that's going to bring us to the end of another episode. We thank you for joining us, and we thank all our subscribers and all our friends that's been following us from day one. If you haven't done so as yet, please like, subscribe, share, and follow. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. Have an awesome day, everyone.